Let's get some wisdom from the blogger to the nation. Tim Blair joins us live again. I was going to turn to the screen. I'm sorry about that. I got you down the boxes there, Tim. Hey, tell me about Lydia Thorpe. I know you watch her carefully as a fellow Victorian. Yes. Pauline Hanson says the police ought to look at her antics outside that strip club. That'd be interesting.
Yes, she's quickly becoming my favourite parliamentarian. She's a sensational, isn't she? You never know. I might put up a poll overnight at the Daily Telegraph site about Lydia Lottery. What might she do next? Because just in the last few months, she's quit the Greens. She's rolled around at a protest, a pro-women's event. She's allegedly been in a verbal altercation with an Aboriginal elder at an airport. And now, I'm not sure how many senators in the history of the Australian Parliament have been banned for life by strip clubs in Brunswick. I'm tipping it's a first.
I reckon it could be a first. Although the last politician who got into trouble in a strip club, that was in New York. He ended up being Prime Minister. So let's hope there's not a causation factor there. I want to get your thoughts also on Twitter. You're not still involved in Twitter, are you? You keep a bit of an eye on what happens. No. But you keep an eye on what happens there.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
What about this revelation in an interview Tucker Carlson did with Elon Musk, telling us about just how much the US government was getting out of Twitter? Have a look.
The degree to which various government agencies had effectively had full access to everything that was going on Twitter blew my mind. I was not aware of that.
Would that include people's DMs?
Yes. Yes, because the DMs are not encrypted.
Well, this makes Twitter sound like the US version of TikTok.
Well, there's a lot of people kicking around in Australia as well who absolutely adored pre-Musk Twitter. That was their heaven. That was their safe place. And now they're discovering that it might be slightly corrective to them. They're discovering that this golden era, this golden period, this golden time in their lives when Twitter was all theirs, the American government was looking at their direct messages. The American government, the CIA, FBI, all these government agencies was spying on them. That's their favourite safe place. Not so safe now, is it, children?
These are the same people who want to close the US bases and get the CIA out of here, and now they're all part of it. Not only was the Biden White House telling Twitter what to do, but all these agencies were having full access to private information, private messages sent through Twitter. It is an outrage.
Well, it's an outrage if you're on Twitter. I mean, you've escaped it. I've never been really a part of it, apart from being a fascinated observer. But, I do feel a bit concerned for people who might have direct messaged some perhaps compromising material. It's now in the hands of agencies in the US that one day might not be very friendly.
Yeah, maybe we can get some of that information through FOI applications. I want the DMs from so-and-so from circa 2015.
Oh,
now,
man, absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
Now, the old misspent youth, a bit of snooker. The Poms love professional snooker. I love watching it with that quiet commentary, but it's become a little bit rowdy. The latest target of climate protesters. Here they are. The rub of the green goes orange with these clowns.
This is extraordinary, isn't it? I noticed that these protesters have barged into a World Snooker Championship in the UK, where they're very polite. And as you mentioned, the commentary is beautiful. I think the greatest of all commentators was a chap, I think was known as Whispering Ted Lowe.
Yes.
And just a beautiful modulation to his voice that very lovely to hear in a sporting context. But these guys have taken on the World Snooker Championship. I'd like to see them try that. For example, I'm not sure if there's a billiard table or a pool table or a snooker table at that strip joint that Lydia's been banned from, but you want to interrupt a game there, kids? Well, go for it, you know.
I know a couple of seedy parts. They should go and try and interrupt the 8 ball. Thanks for joining us, Tim.